There's gotta be escape pods.
Any idea where?
The PEOC, most likely. It's nothing but locks within locks. A regular Matryoshka doll. And the codes are in a language I've never seen.
Sounds like we're in for a long 50 minutes.
Got any other info on Chaos?
We do, but...
Chip?
Hey, this is just my gut feeling, so don't get your hopes up.
Better than nothing.
Is that giant samurai guy up there too?
He is. And he's a pain in the ass.
I'm not sure, but I think he knows Chaos's weakness.
He what?
I'm not just blowing smoke here. Listen, I saw Chaos too. He defies all common sense. The guy's just in this for the thrill, and he's intentionally giving everyone a chance to kill him.
So you're saying I need to get the samurai to talk?
I have followed the will of my teacher for long enough. I'll fight too.
What?
I'm not sure if I can pull it off, but I'll try to take control of the aircraft. I'll buy you some time. Focus on finding the escape pods.
Understood.
He's got 100 years of experience on me. Can I make up the difference?
Oh, Daryl! You should have told me you were an actor.
What the? They're altering our route!
Here we go.
The White House is decelerating and has started to turn.
Pulled it off!
Hopefully he can maintain control until they can land.
Looks like they realized where we were headed. And if he's making a move now... So, Asuka, you finally remembered me.
It's been quite a long time, teacher. This isn't how I imagined our reunion. What in the world happened to you? Where have you been? Why are you trying to grant Eno power?
I remember teaching you to ask one question at a time. Well, I've got one for you too. You know the White House's even bigger secret, don't you? What was your plan, I wonder?
You taught me not to answer a question with a question. What changed you?
Humans can't stay sane in isolation. Gave me a few epiphanies, though. What do you think a sane person is, anyway?
Someone who wouldn't try to take over the White House.
Should I be proud you've learned to banter? Let me rephrase the question. Say someone is locked up in a small, pure white room with no doors or windows. For a year, no, maybe even longer. They've got food and drink, no illnesses or injuries. They can even make calls to whomever they'd like. A voice speaks to them from above. You must not leave. No one else can, so you mustn't either. Then one day a door to the outside suddenly appears. And now my question. What would a sane person do? The way I see it, this era is making a ton of these white rooms.
There's certainly a better solution than breaking down the walls.
You've learned to talk back.
You're not the only one who's changed. I've become The devil.
Stop this. You must reconsider the risk this poses to mankind. You dare stand against humanity?
You're...
The universal will. A robot of your own creation. I became human so that I might understand humanity. My mission was the realization of eternal joy for all mankind. But I made the wrong choice and failed to see my mission through.
Oh yeah, that sounds right. But were you always this nice?
The poison within me left when you did.
Poison, really?
You are unbearably pure. Eno's other half is formed of mankind's wishes. Undiluted spirit. Both the evil that denies our existence and the justice that affirms our lives. That and writhing, unthinking malice. Tell me then, have you discovered your path?
There's no answer to that. Mankind is not a collective of humans, but just one single element of humanity. And hell, the definition of human is hazy at best.
So you choose to agitate the situation after all. If Eno transcends the concept of time, she could become the creator of the world. We may be consumed by a paradox.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not here to win or lose. I'm just here to be here.
What? This power... it can't be... you. You're Eno's other half.
You're so perceptive with everything but relationships.
But why? If you do this, you'll disappear in the end too. Why would you go so far to help Eno?
You still don't get it, do you? You still think of me and Eno as your enemies. I thought I'd tell you to be open-minded. Eno was born in a white room, and she's been looking for the exit this whole time. She can pretend to be human, but her feelings dried up long ago. She shows us where humans are headed. Plagued with an eternal, insatiable thirst, affirming ourselves will lose all meaning. When everything became possible, we lost our ability to accomplish anything. But she still says she wants a future. If this world holds value, I will show it to her at all costs! Right now, I exist!
Is it normal to feel earthquakes in the sky?
Only when you're hungover. In this case, though, that's our course changing. Looks like Chaos got the better of him.
Damn it!
Don't move.
Stayed put for too long.
So, you move and Vernon takes a bullet. Don't get too close. It would seem his right arm is a weapon.
I know. Stay there and slowly lift both of your arms.
Soul. Brown bears don't give birth to pandas. Football is going to save the world.
Huh?
Here they are!
Run!
Soul!
Stay away! Get behind a pillar! Projectiles are bullshit!
Are you alright?
Well, I'm not about to tell you we're gonna be fine. Vernon, you better go.
But...
Move, damn it!
You're wounded, I see. Do not push yourself to fight. Run. I cannot stop of my own accord.
You can talk, though. You probably can't answer, but it's worth a shot. Do you know Chaos's weakness?
I do. But I cannot tell you unless you defeat me.
Why does that sound like a goddamn video game?
It is not like a game. It is a game. To Chaos, at least. However, now is not the time for us to fight.
I'd really like to agree with you on that one, but...
What should we do?
Who are you?
I'm a Secret Service agent. Can't you tell?
Giovanna, you're alright. Where have you been?
I've been tailing you this entire time, Mr. President.
This entire time? Then why didn't you show yourself sooner?
You know what they say. Save the best for last.
What?
Forgive my language, Mr. President. But I'm about to make sure this son of a bitch can never fight again. You and Soul should run.
You thief!
Wonderful. Our story has reached its climax.
Is this...
Oscar.
Frederick.
You all right?
I passed out for a bit. Where's the president?
Right here.
Thank goodness.
It's the Pentagon. I'll pick up.
Sol, the White House has changed course again. Did the gearmaker fail?
Yeah, he got wrecked. How much time do we have?
20 minutes.
You're kidding. How did Chaos predict all of this? If only we had known things would turn out this way.
Huh. He knew.
Huh?
You're right. Chaos knew how this would all play out. But if he did, then why can't he enter the PEOC?
The door to the PEOC won't open without the President's biometric authentication. That's why.
Sure. But why can't he hack it, though? We're talking about the guy who got through the security on the WMDs here.
Fair point.
It's got a mechanism that not even the greatest magic wielder in history can open.
And what's that?
The PEOC is controlled by old-era technology. Am I wrong?
I suppose this is no time to be keeping secrets. It's true.
Thought so. Gabriel, are you listening?
Yes.
Those Matryoshka codes, they aren't an unknown language. We just can't translate documents that old. Try converting the notes back into letters and numbers. Should be readable enough to anyone from Zep.
All right. Give me a moment. This is machine code. It's Rose.
What's it say?
We don't have it all converted yet, but... there we are. The PEOC is the escape pod. There's even a manual for activating it. However, since we've lost control of the craft, we have to activate it directly through a bypass. Be at the control tower, visible from the east gate in 7 minutes. How you get there is up to you.
All right, let's see if the gods are smiling on us. Hope you've said your prayers.
Are we really doing this?
What? There's somewhere else you'd rather go?
Yeah. Back to yesterday, please. Tower is back there!
Once we're out of the garden, we won't have the air pressure shield to protect us. We're going to have to calculate the wind resistance.
Hmm? Calculate, he says. You're not just trusting your gut?
It's all I've been able to count on today.
Hey, 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 hey! This is madness! Get the pace!
Vernon?
I'm alive!
This is all that I am currently capable of. Victory is yours.
We got it running.
How are things looking, Gearmaker?
It's been activated.
What's next?
Please head to the PEOC and evacuate with the Gearmaker. Our only option is to force our way through. Once it's within 5 clicks of the border, we will shoot down the White House, whether you're evacuated or not.
We may be able to buy you some time if our aircraft makes it to you. But even then, the time limit still looms over us. Make haste.
You ready for round 2?
So ends the circus.
The main event's only getting started.
Power source magic. Activate. Dagger maneuver!
Whoa. What's this? What a time to be alive.
Dickinson.
Not yet. Give them just a little longer.
Please tell me we're gonna be fine.
I'll see if I got any of those left in stock.
If you hadn't shown mercy, you might have won.
Sold out, huh?
Whoever's listening, we need more time.
Not even a please, huh? Secretary Dickinson.
I'm sorry, but we can't wait any
I
longer.
understand the risk you face. We have little time, but hear me out. Today, your Albatross weapons were detonated, but our own weapons avoided that little mishap. So if you shoot down the White House, we will launch an attack on the United States.
What? What in the goddamn... No, there's no way you'd risk it.
Maybe, but perhaps the same could be said for you. I'm not saying it's the smartest move we'll ever make, but I'm still willing to make it. So let's hear it. What happens next?
Do you know?
I don't. But if all we can do is pray, then I'm placing my bets on Soul.
You may be a hero, but still...
Daryl here, if I may cut in. I'm a realist. I don't believe in the power of prayer.
Not helping.
But I can say this much. Not one of us has ever performed a miracle that changed the world. But Soul Bad Guy has.
So, your wounds have healed.
All thanks to you.
Then this is your last chance.
Chance?
Fortunately, I can give you order.
Vernon, if you get a shot at an escape, take it.
Can you beat him? He's a monster.
I've been running around so much, I almost forgot. I'm a monster too.
Don't be so reactive. Your guard's down.
I don't see any way to escape.
Think harder. Don't bother standing just to lose again.
Would you shut the hell up for a second?
Well done. With this much strength, you would eventually overpower me. However, it would take you quite a while.
Shit. What are you doing? You?
I refuse to submit to chaos all my life. Make sure to protect your leader.
Did you beat him?
Yeah, but... I didn't learn a thing about Chaos's weakness.
That doesn't matter now. Let's move. Soul! Oscar!
Hurry, before Chaos gets here!
Vernon E. Grobitz.
3 crests verified. Opening locks.
Soul, it's open.
Huh.
How?
And here I was, hoping for another plot twist.
I thought so.
No!
Oopsie.
Shit! And we got so far!
Now, Asuka. A climactic duel between master and disciple doesn't make a terrible ending.
That's true. I would have liked to have spent more time together. But that will have to wait.
What the hell?
Frederick!
That's one sturdy-ass door. Where can I get one?
We've just received word from the White House. It would seem that the PEOC launched with chaos inside.
It did? And the president?
Safe, sir. Everyone is. We've regained control of the White House!
We need to secure chaos.
Looks like they're still breathing.
Will their faces return to normal?
Hey, I'm just glad they weren't set to explode once the mind control ended.
I've had about enough of Chaos's traps.
Mr. President, do you have a set destination in mind?
Not at all. Doesn't matter to me how long it takes to get there, so long as I can get my feet back on solid ground. Something wrong?
This craft doesn't have enough power to take off again. I'd ask you all to take rescue crafts away from here.
Asuka. Can you not touch back down? Or do you not want to?
Please believe me. I didn't want to do things this way. But you will have to suffice as my witness.
What the? Witness?
Mr. President, Tir Nanog was not designed for air travel. The true purpose of this craft was interplanetary transportation.
Interplanetary?
Correct. When things were looking bleak during the Crusades, some senior officials planned to abandon our planet.
So that's what Project Tir Nanog was all about.
The space colony it was intended to dock at is already complete. It has enough supplies to take care of 400 people for 120 years. I intend to take the tome there.
But why?
No one there will seek or desire the tome. I can discard it at last.
Then we can just stuff the tome in a spacesuit. There's no need for you to go with it.
I appreciate your kindness. However... Have you forgotten my other goal?
Getting rid of Soul. Whoa. Hold on, Asuka. That was just a hypothetical, wasn't it? You promised you'd give me a proper explanation.
As with the tome, our world has no need for his power.
Bullshit. Tell me, who is Soul gonna hurt?
Himself.
Huh? What if I said it was none of your damn business?
I may craft a persuasive dissertation, but I've always had trouble choosing words others could understand. So I took a lesson from you and chose to fight. Let's settle things between us right now.
Sure. Have it your way. I was all primed to fight a magic wielder today anyway.
You're right. I've always wanted things my way. Even when I planted this divine seed in you. But now, I'll correct that mistake. If you don't want that, then don't hesitate. Shake off my hand. And kill me.
Chaos is still inside. He seems to be unconscious.
It might be a trap. Approach with caution.
You satisfied?
Saul, are you all right?
You tell me.
It can't be. Are you human?
Not entirely, I don't think.
My greatest mistake was robbing Frederick and Arya of the time they could have spent together. However, now no one will rely on you as a weapon, nor as a hero. I should have done this 100 years ago. Mr. President, Soul Bad Guy, the hero, has perished. This is Frederick Bulsara, an ordinary man.
And you wanted the whole world to acknowledge that.
Shit. Nobody told me there'd be an encore performance.
You really do need to get better at expressing yourself. No. Asuka, let me ask you something. Is this your accumulation of goodwill?
Where did you hear that phrase?
From Eno.
No, that's something else altogether. Promise you won't laugh?
Only if it's funnier than your space vacation idea.
Radio. I wanted a radio show.
Sorry, what?
People want the most beautiful fruit, so we spend our lives looking above us. We fail to notice that our baskets are full. and that fruit is falling to the ground and bruising. The people who have realized this have tried finding ways to help. Both the Conclave and Ariels were searching for something. And in their search, they created opposition and conflict. We often misunderstand each other's feelings. We don't always agree. But we can't reject the other's entirety. What we lack is accurate knowledge.
Accurate knowledge?
68,502,011 children, all under 14 years old, are being used for labor at this very moment. Orphans, slums, massacres, diseases, child soldiers, war. In the places we can see from up here in the sky, and across the borders we can only see on the map. Every day, people continue to be born. The tome teaches about the nature of our world. What we need is not a call to action, but numbers. Just numbers, free from ideology, profit, and value. Clear numbers. The tome grants the right to knowledge, and I simply observe those numbers. In the hopes that one day, I can call them the accumulation of goodwill.
Is that what you meant by creating world peace?
Doesn't exactly sound like it's gonna top the charts.
Gio! You're not hurt, are you?
Only my pride.
Kai.
Leo.
I just got footage from the scene. They've captured Chaos.
Good. What a relief.
Are the surveillance cameras back up?
Some of them. Why?
I'd appreciate it if you could tell me where my boss is napping.
I can't tell who's who. Will they ever recover from all this?
I certainly hope so. Because I really don't want to hold on to that stupid badge as a memento.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Is that badge you mentioned a cartoony star, by any chance?
How did you guess?
Well, just hold on a moment. Hey, rewind that real quick.
Right away, sir.
There.
What about it?
Was it the security chief's jacket he stole?
No, it was Udo's.
Chaos is able to freely manipulate people's appearances.
The newbies' badges don't look nearly
Oh,
that
shit.
dumb.
Chaos is still inside the White House.
Ah, Milbigo. My favorite. But, you see, if you let it sit, the water and syrup separate. Here, see? People are just like Milbigo. You see, the syrup is the all-human desire. And the water is their survival instinct as living beings. Just plain old water would be bland, and the syrup on its own would be too thick. But when you mix them together... Perfection. That's just how humans are.
No! It can't be.
As for me, though, I'm more than 100% pure, undiluted syrup. And I'm not here for my own sake. I'm here
because something wouldn't let the cup fill up with water.
Chaos!
Yes!
Fine, you can have it.
What? When did you notice?
I wrote the thing, remember? I noticed right away. The real tone is right here.
What? You're kidding me. You fused with the tome?
This was the safest way.
Until today, maybe.
I'm here.
Just in time for the grand finale. And everybody on this planet can play a part in our special show.
What the hell is going on?
There's no way you'll believe me when I say this, but I'm really hoping you guys win. Because I'd like to see you again.
Looks like I'm an even shittier creature than I was before.
Want me to sing you happy birthday?
Nothing happy about it. God's all done with creation now. Huh? You lost your powers?
Yeah, a couple pounds, too.
Too bad. I was looking forward to one final showdown. Guess it doesn't really matter anymore.
Hang on. Where's that damn smirk of yours? You finally became a god. Shouldn't you be thrilled?
What does this view look like to you?
What's something you don't like?
Milk.
Then milk. Even if I were to knock you down from here, you wouldn't die.
To me, it looks like a 1. It's all zeros and ones. That's just what it is. There used to be more zeros. That balance would create 2s and 3s, a beautiful mixture of discord and harmony. But now, my world consists of only 1s.
And you plan to make everything zeros.
That would be pointless. A butterfly can't turn back into a caterpillar.
You don't need Asuka, do you?
Couldn't hurt to hold on to the tome.
It ain't a gossip rag for gods. If you give him back, I'll let you go.
Huh. Well, aren't you a stud?
Run, Frederick! You don't stand a chance against her!
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on that.
Soul!
House lights.
This is a trick. It isn't right. If the moon were that close, our planet would be thrown into turmoil.
Nice work, boy genius. You're right, this is a little trick. But the moon really is right there. Cities aren't being crushed by waves. The ocean isn't boiling, and the moon didn't break up in the Earth's atmosphere. Because I'm preventing it. You see, kill me and the trick all falls apart.
So we can't attack you.
Kinda bullshit, huh? In my world, there's no more winning or losing.
What is Eno planning?
I haven't the slightest idea. But I know we cannot let her see it through. I'm not sure anywhere could be considered safe anymore. But you should get away from here immediately.
You're gonna fight that thing?
I don't have the courage to throw aside my hope. So I'd ask that you please stand back.
I'm the only one who can stop Eno now.
That's why I'm asking.
Thanks to you, I started to understand. Like Eno said, I think I felt stifled in a world with no place for me. I may not fully feel them, but I do have emotions. But that's exactly why I never wanted anyone to notice.
What do you mean?
I'm in love with Frederick. And that isn't the future he wants. So I thought I'd do what you recommended. And get one last look at his face.
I won't let it be the last.
Eno has already become all-powerful.
Only all-powerful?
Frederick.
I wonder how far I have come, and what have I
Firm safety to each dignity. What's wrong?
I don't know. It would seem that an observatory in Finland has detected something.
What the hell is that?
Zata.
Am I crying?
This is...
I haven't talked to my heart for a long time.
What's going on?
Did I stop flying? Is it a
Freedom. All of you are now free. From old age, hunger, and disease. From power, status, standing, appearance, location, and even time. I freed you from all of these shackles. Now tell me your answer. You can still look at me with that fire in your eyes. I can respect that.
There's no more need to put on airs. What are you trying to start?
Nothing at all. I merely want to observe. I've given them opportunity, that's all.
Opportunity?
Once this is over, all of mankind will gain the same power I have. They will see everything I can. A world of freedom and equality. A world without hope. However, any living organism, when faced with the risk of extinction, gains an opportunity for evolution. If mankind's potential is infinite, I want to know the future that awaits us.
Even a perfect being could not necessarily create a perfect world.
Then I'll leave it to the next generation.
I see. Magic is the power to bend the rules of nature. If all of mankind were to have unfettered access to power on the scale of Enos,
it would kill this world and birth a new universe. And I'll repeat the process, over and over, as many times as it takes until I've found my answer.
Now I feel silly for getting so anxious. That does indeed sound like the work of a god. However, do you truly know yourself well enough to look for weaknesses of all mankind?
The only things that could stop me now are the flame of corruption or the scales of Juno. And they're long gone. What?